Danish physicist Niels Bohr has been regarded as one of the foremost physicists of the 20th century. He was the first to apply the quantum concept to atomic and molecular structure. He received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1922. Professor Niels Bohr's father was professor of physiology at the University of Copenhagen, Denmark. As a very young student, the experimental as well as theoretical investigations he carried out in his father's laboratory brought him an award of gold medal. Bohr's subsequent studies, however, became more and more theoretical. Bohr worked with Nobel laureate Professor Thomson. Later on, Bohr was working with another Nobel laureate Professor Rutherford, and adapted Rutherford's nuclear structure to Max Planck's quantum theory, and created the Bohr model, the most widely accepted model of the atom. In 1943, during the Nazi occupation of Denmark in World War II, Bohr escaped to Sweden. By pioneering the concept of complementarity in particular, Bohr contributed to the clarification of the problems encountered in quantum physics. Niels Bohr was president of the Royal Danish Academy of Sciences and of the Danish Cancer Committee. Almost a century later, it feels astonishingly remarkable that during the last few years of his life, Bohr turned his keen interest more towards the new developments of molecular biology in addition to cancer research. Niels Bohr was advocating for a peaceful use of nuclear energy. In 1955, he organized the first Atoms for Peace conference in Geneva, Switzerland. The element bohrium is named in his honor. The new chemical element hafnium, with atomic number 72, was named after Copenhagen, the city of its discovery, and Niels Bohr's hometown. In 1922, Niels Bohr was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for his services in the investigation of the structure of atoms and of the radiation emanating from them. In addition to the Nobel Prize, Niels Bohr received the Copley Medal of the Royal Society of London, UK, the most prestigious award of the Royal Society, in recognition of his distinguished work in the development of the quantum theory of atomic structure. In addition to the Nobel Prize, Niels Bohr was awarded Denmark's highest-ranked honor, the Order of the Elephant, by His Majesty King Frederik IX of Denmark. In addition to the Nobel Prize, Niels Bohr was also the first recipient of the Atoms for Peace Award, for the development and application of peaceful nuclear technology, created in response to the US President Eisenhower's speech to the United Nations. Niels Bohr's son Åge Bohr, a Danish nuclear physicist, also received Nobel Prize in Physics. Niels Bohr demonstrated how profoundly the transformations in the field of physics have affected the fundamental features of scientific outlook. He demonstrated how the consequences reach far beyond the scope of atomic physics and human perception. We welcome you to come over and explore academic career opportunities at the Niels Bohr Institute, inaugurated March 3, 1921, by Professor Niels Bohr in Copenhagen, Denmark. The Niels Bohr Archive is an international research hub for the history of physics, Niels Bohr's life and work, and its philosophical implications. It holds an extensive archival collection of original documents, manuscripts, letters, photographs, research records, publications, centering on archival records of historical events, such as Copenhagen interpretation, and of course Bohr-Heisenberg meeting 1941. Enthusiastic viewers worldwide are welcome to apply for access-funded projects, for participation in ongoing research and historical tour of this glorious institute. Please come, visit, and make your career at the Niels Bohr Archive, Copenhagen. Place for study, research and outreach.
Please remember to like, subscribe, share.